All right, Osvaldo, thank you again for taking the time to meet this morning to kind of talk about this new opportunity of you joining the investor group of USL Spokane. And that's kind of where I'll start for how did this opportunity come about?
No, first of all, thank you for the invitation to a program to a show, and I'm very excited to be part of the Poké, soccer community, and yeah, the opportunity came because I don't know if you know George. He worked with the team there in Velocity. He came to me and see if I was interested to invest in the soccer team. If I have an idea to always think about investing in soccer, and I just know, I was thinking before, but I never had the opportunity. And he told me, no, Ryan is a good owner. And, want to talk to you about that and to see if you can invest in the thing. And I say, okay, that's okay. So that's why I call me and we start talking about investing in the thing.
Yeah, so that's been something that you have been interested in, kind of leading up to it, but then you were saying like you just mentioned that the opportunity kind of came up and you just took it on.
Yeah, I always when I start playing, playing for many years, so I was thinking like, oh, I want to be one day involved in the soccer team, be part of the ownership, and be with the community because I played in the USA before, and I know it's good for the young player, like have the opportunity to grow up, and I always think about it, and thank God I got this opportunity, and very happy.
Yeah, kind of going off of that, what's the thing you'd say you're most looking forward to in this new opportunity? Because like you mentioned, you've been playing for so long and this is your chance to kind of stay, in soccer, but kind of in a different role that maybe you're not as used to. So what are you looking most forward to?
Yeah, I knew everything is different, be playing now, be in this side. But, I want to be close to the thing as much as I can, but I live in Atlanta. It's going to be difficult sometimes to go there, but, in any way possible, I want to help the team, the community, and, that's my goal. Um, you know, like I said, it's very difficult living here in Atlanta and, go there, but as soon as I have the chance, I want to go there and visit the team and be around the team.
Yeah, and that was actually going to be my next question. I know you just mentioned that you live out in Atlanta right now. Do you think there's any plans for you to kind of come out to Spokane at any point to kind of just visit not just the city, but or not just the teams and like the facilities there, but just the city itself?
Yeah, definitely. I want to go there. You know, yeah, I have to look my calendar to see when I have availability to go there. But yeah, definitely I want to go there, be around the team, see the city. Um, like I said before, I always when you join the group, the ownership group, you know, be around the group is always good for the player because seeing part of the group be there and always excited for the play.
Yeah. So with that, kind of with your experience as a player, what would you say would be your message to, the because it is still the second year of both USL teams. Sorry about that in the background. Um,
Okay.
um, what would you say is like would be a message or some of the advice that you would give for both the players of the Zephyr and the Velocity, kind of just managing the beginning of their careers, especially in like a newer club? Because if I'm not mistaken, you kind of had that experience on the MLS level with Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so what's based on your experience as a player, what advice would you give to some of the players that are on both the Velocity and the Zephyr?
No, it's a new team. I think it's a great opportunity for them because back in the day, there's not many soccer club in the United States, and they have the chance to have a woman and men team in Spokane. So for them, it's gonna be big. Every time you have a chance to play and grow up, develop your career is always great. And this opportunity to have a team in Spokane, and they have more people that can have chance to be there close to the team, and it's gonna be great for them because I started in USL and keep going, and it was a good brief for me to jump to MLS and play so many years in MLS.
Yeah, and along with just this USL, the new USL teams in town, the World Cup is right around the corner, and it'll be here right before we know it. And obviously, games are going to be played in Seattle, but Spokane has recently been named as a fan zone for fans to kind of come and check out a lot of the games. And there's still a chance that Spokane might even be a team-based camp for a team that might be playing in Seattle. So, what is that? What for you? What do you think that says about the growth of Spokane, growth of soccer, not just across the country with the excitement of the World Cup coming, but in the Pacific Northwest in general?
That's great because this year we have the Club World Cup, and the following year we have the FIFA World Cup. So it's gonna be amazing, having Seattle play in the Club World Cup and thinking about Spokane be like a facility for the team to train there is gonna be amazing because, like I said before, is we have a team like come from Euro or the top level come to Spokane and have the chance to train there and see the city is gonna be great for Spokane Velocity and the SIF.
And kind of going off of that now, what would you say is kind of um, as you go away from being a player in the MLS to investing in you know USL, what would you say? What's your thoughts on the current state of U.S. soccer? But both, I guess, on like a league level and on a international level, and then kind of going off of that, do you think there's any like if you were like the commissioner of either the MLS or USL and you wanted to make a change, what would you say that would be? Whether it's going to like a more European system of a relegation system to increase competitiveness or something like that. Do you think that could be something that USL soccer eventually moves to, or
That would be great, because I think this is the only league. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but that doesn't have relegation in US. But would be great for the team, more competitive for the lower division to go up. And I think, in my opinion, the soccer will grow a little bit more. But I'm not in control in anything of that. But I think it would be great because for the lower team go up is great. For the team that they're at the top, they don't want to go down. So it's gonna be very competitive. So I think it's gonna be great. Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. Just the last couple questions here for you. These are kind of more on the lighter side. So who would you say is either, I guess that's a two-part question. Who would you say is the toughest player you've played against, or like the best player? And who would you say is the best player you've played with?
Oof. Tough question. I don't want to say name when I play with so many good players, but against. So I got a chance to play against Messi, Titi Henry, Jovinko, David Villa, big player, but I got a chance to play many games against Titi Henry. I think he was the most difficult player I play against. Yeah.
Wow,
Um.
that's a big list of names.
Yeah. um. I don't want to say name because I play with so many good players. I got good relationship with everyone. So that question I wanna keep it from me. I don't wanna
Yeah,
because
pass on that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, you're all good. Um,
I clean my hand.
yeah, no worries. So then this next one, in full transparency, my brothers and I have grown up being soccer fans and growing up in the Bay Area, we were Earthquakes fans. So I want to ask, who do you think was the best or toughest Earthquakes player you've had to play against?
Oof, I have to go with Wondolowski. Yeah, top scorer,
Yeah.
great play, always there, like in the right spot. I think it was hard to play against because he always there any chance he have is bang, he score a goal. But I think Wondolowski, I pick.
Yeah, that's a good one. That I know again, there's a little bias there, I'll be honest. And
Yeah.
when I played soccer growing up, Shea Salinas was actually my coach for like a year or two
Oh yeah.
for my
He's
team. And
he was a good player too,
yeah.
fast in the
Oh
wing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always just he would get on me for free kicks because he like knew he had his he would take the corners. So
Yeah.
he'd always
He
get
have
me on.
good feet. Yeah.
Yeah. And then last one for you. I know I actually talked to Ryan a couple weeks ago about, the tryouts. Do you think if you when you make your way out to Spokane, is there any chance that we see you out on the pitch with the players kind of getting a couple touches in, or is the playing career finished at this point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I miss playing. Every time I have chance to play, I wanna play. So it's something that I would like to do it. So if the chance came, yeah, of course, I'd like to do some touch, play some game. Yeah, because I still feel good to play.
awesome, awesome. Well, is there anything else that you want to add or let people know? Kind of just final statement to the USL Spokane group out here, just about the opportunity and your excitement, anything like that.
No, like I say, my goal is not only invest in the team. It's like build like a strong connection with the local community, and you know, I hope the team keep growing, and the future is gonna be top club in the United States.
Awesome. All right.